Hello everyone, my name is Demi. We're going to hop right into the reading. So I'm going to get some quick Spirit Baby messages for you guys. And we're going to start with my Spirit Baby Poems deck. That was quick. So the first one here says, affirm it with me, I'm your real life genie. Without the living in a lamp, I got that Midia's touch. Tales of great fortune and luck. Not a meal ticket, but I find the jackpot and hit it. Almost every time. Poverty mindset, I'm just not that way inclined. Royalty is hardwired into my bloodline. I remove pity and self-doubt just by walking into a crowd. Many will be intrigued by me because energy doesn't lie. On a side note, I do enjoy savoury pie. A powerful conscience, got no time for any nonsense. I'm the voice for victims. Enjoy cooking up a storm in the kitchen. Organic ingredients, please. My body's health is important to me. What I'm getting from this is the whole time I'm reading it, I'm being shown it's like a documentary, not a documentary, but like an episode I watched on YouTube, right? But it was about people who have won the lottery and kind of like how they won and what happened. But there was this episode where it was his mum and his little girl, and they were like out shopping and they were struggling for money. And this family was like, they're a decent family. They did a lot for like their community, for homeless people, and they had like a charity. I think it was like a non-profit charity. But anyway, they were like out shopping, and the little girl says, oh, why don't you just get a lottery ticket? Why don't you do the lottery? And the mum was like, what's the point? Nobody ever wins. And the child was like, yeah, but you might win, just do it. So the mum did it. She bought the ticket and they won a huge jackpot. I'm talking like, I think it was like over 100 million, but they won. But that's coming through. So I feel like this Spirit Baby coming through, they're very, very, very lucky, and you're going to feel this lucky energy coming off them. I'm hearing muse as well. So they're other people's muse, but they're like a lucky charm. They're very lucky. You're probably going to feel this, for those of you that are women, when you're pregnant. You're going to feel that you have a lot of luck surrounding you, because this Spirit Baby, their energy is tethering to you and putting you on up to an abundant mindset and into like this lucky energy. That's what's coming through. And you never know, maybe the Spirit Babe would do the same thing, or maybe when you're out with them and you like buy a lottery ticket, you could win, and you could win small at first, and you may notice it only happens when you're with them. So they're very, very, very lucky. And again, they're saying they're a charm and they're a muse to a lot of people. So they activate and they spark this abundantness, this energy in a lot of people. We have here, cheaper by the dozen, one of the largest families on our street. We're basically a football team. This was both your dream to be the open door where souls need worry no more. Biological, adopted, fostered, you name it, we've got it. Like the Brady Bunch, blended families are welcome too. Only downside, there'll always be someone in the loo. So this could be a dream of yours, to be that household where the door's always open. So like even when your kids are older and they grow up, they bring their like friends round, and you've always got food on the table, they can have drinks. They like access to a warm, safe haven. They're saying a warm, safe haven, and not like in the temperature, but the energy and the spirituality of your home is very warm, open, and welcoming. Some of you guys could have been thinking about adopting or fostering, maybe if you've been struggling to conceive. If not, you could have just wanted a mix of having your own biological children, but then also having adopted and fostered children, because I'm being shown Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. They're coming through, and this is what they've done. They've got their own biological children, but then they've also got adopted children, and they're showing me them and their family. So maybe you guys as well, it's your dream to have like a huge household, a lot of children, because I'm being shown so many different like documentaries. They're giving me another documentary. It was a program about biggest families in the UK, and there's this family who own their own bakery, and they got like, I believe now they may have like 16 children, probably got more. They have a lot of children. Maybe there's like 20 of them now. But she would literally every single year she was pregnant. So that's coming through. So maybe you guys are destined to have a huge family like that. And you could watch Cheaper by the Dozen, because that's a movie coming through. Some of you may work in like production sets when it comes to like episodes. I'm being shown the BBC now. So maybe you work on production sets, or you could work with like the cameras and doing the filming. We've got two more poems here. So this one here says, uh-oh, what have I done? Clutching at your new bump, cooking up another bum. I can see mummy's thoughts, knock knock, a sibling's at the door. You couldn't have just one and miss out on all the fun of a full house. You picture us running around, creating a beautiful chaotic sound. Manifestation in sight, I'm likely to be born at night, or when the days grow darker. Don't let my big sis get her hands on that black marker. A Christmas baby, March or April is when you made me. Again, it's saying, You couldn't have just one and miss out on all the fun of a full house. So again, this is that confirmation of you wanting to have a huge family and a full house. You want to hear all the chaos and the pitter patter of children's feet and them screaming, running around. Even when they're arguing and fighting and they're being annoying, you want to hear that energy. Maybe you guys grew up in the energy. You could have the complete opposite where you didn't have any siblings. You were an only child. Maybe you just had one and there was a big age gap and you didn't necessarily connect. And you'd always dreamt of having this full house. It could have been from movies that you watched, because Cheaper by the Dozens on that card there. But now I'm being shown Home Alone. And then with that family, there's a lot of the kids, there's a lot of siblings, and that's coming through. So it's like you always dreamt of having, you wanted to have your own big family and your own siblings, and maybe you didn't have that, maybe you did have that, and now you wanted to do this when it comes to your family, with your children. You want a lot of children, and you don't mind, they don't have to be biologically yours. You will adopt or foster. You just want a lot of children in the home, and you have so much love to give, and so does your partner, or the partner you would choose if you haven't met them yet. I feel like a lot of people watching this, you're either going to be like very, very young, or you're going to be older, in terms of you could be like, this could be your child. So you could be a grandparent now, you're wanting to be a grandparent. It's like your child is going to have a lot of children. This is their dream. But you would have already known this. They would have expressed this to you, and maybe they would have expressed this to you at a very young age. The other poem here says, unicorns and fluffy bunnies, my personality is cheeky and funny, charity shops and hand-me-downs, when I dress myself I look a right clown, but it turns everyone's frown upside down, a ray of sunshine granddad calls me, I could play the main role in a movie, always putting on a show and ever so groovy. Yeah, so this is that energy of the spirit baby that's coming through, that they're a lucky charm, but they inspire people and they activate and they spark people. It's just this, like, I'm seeing like a lighter, and it's lighting a candle or a match that's being sparked. So they really ignite people's flame, the creative energy, the sexual energies within people. When I say sexual energy, that's connected to creative energy. So that's connected to the soul, to the divine spark of God. It's life force, it's chai. That's what they activate. Let's get a few poems on this deck here for this spirit baby messages. What do the collective most need to hear right now, spirit? This one here says, the void, retreat, rest and pause. Some of you could be asked to slow down right now. Obviously, this here is blue, the blue coming through, and it feels to me this is talking about the throat chakra. So maybe you're being asked to slow down. You could be telling everyone, like, oh, like all of your plans or what you want when you're having children, when you're having a family. And there may be some people around you, I'm hearing the word nasty, who just have like envious and jealous eyes on you. And they could be looking at you like, oh, yeah, right, well, that's not going to happen. If this dream has been placed in your heart, then this dream and this longing has been placed there by the Most High God, which means this is available to you. This is part of your destiny. This could well be part of your purpose, to have this big family and be in that household. There's like that revolving door that has a lot of warmth and have a lot of love. If you believe and you feel this longing, they keep saying longing, it was placed there by the Most High God. Do not give up on your dream, and don't allow other people to put you off. People are always going to have something to say. They're always going to put their opinions and their 2 cents in that you didn't ask for. Just ignore it and block it out. We have here yellow, joy and happiness. So this spirit baby coming through, they're like, I'm bringing the joy and bringing the happiness with me. I'm bringing the peace of mind. I'm hearing a peace of mind as well. But they are coming to be a catalyst and a trigger in the best way, because they're going to activate other people around them to fly up higher and reach for the stars, I'm hearing. And this is also what you're going to teach them. You're going to teach the children around you. What else, spirit? It's that spring energy. It's a rebirth. This is what they activate in people. The spring energy. The passion, love for life. This is it. This is that confirmation. This is what this spirit baby coming through is bringing with them. And like a group of spirit babies, if you guys are wanting to have a big family, it doesn't matter if this is biological children you're going to adopt, because if these adopted children haven't even been born yet, you're going to be connecting with them on the other side. And these still going to be souls and spirit babies that will be around you on the other side, because you'll be destined to meet in this lifetime. You'll be guiding and raising them in some way. But passion, this is what they ignite. They ignite the heart chakra. They ignite that fire. Again, it's the sexual energy. It's the chai in people. To go after their dreams and not give up on themselves and just settle. They don't want to see anybody around them settling. God, where's it gone? This one here says, family, cycles, circles of life. The circles or cycles? No, it says circles of life. Look, all the people. Look at the big family. Look at all the children. This is that confirmation. If you guys want a big family, you're going to have a big family. It is within reach. This is part of your destiny and your purpose. Don't let other people put you off by telling you, oh, it's going to be hard. Of course it's going to be hard. You know it's going to be hard. Even having 1 or 2 children, that's hard for people. But you have a village and you are going to be that village. The ray of sunshine is coming through again. So it's not only this spirit baby, this energy is coming from. You guys are a ray of sunshine. I keep getting a warmth, a very powerful warmth coming from in unconditional love. You have so much to give and you will be given it. You will be having this dream. It will be coming to fruition, I'm hearing. But that's all the messages coming through. They wanted me to share with you. So this is the Spirit Baby deck that I use. It's my poetry deck that I created. At the moment, I don't have stock, but soon it will be on sale. But they want me to share that with you. So that's what I use when I'm reading all the poems from. If you did want a personal reading from me, my website is in my bio. So it's celestialwaters.com, www.celestialwaters.com. But I do hope that resonates with somebody out there. And I'll see you in another video.